Good evening and a warm welcome to State of Business. I'm Indiva Yamuatta. We take a look at tonight's headlines first. Government announces controlled prices for 16 food commodities and tabling of VAT amendment bill for second reading postponed. A look at your stories in detail now. Price controls for 16 essential commodities were announced by the Ministry of Industry and Commerce today. The relevant gazette is expected to be published tomorrow. The controlled price for a kilogram of unskinned chicken meat is 410 rupees, while skinned chicken meat is priced at 495 rupees per kilogram. The controlled price for red dal is 169 rupees per kilogram, Thai sprats 495 rupees per kilogram, Dubai sprats 410 rupees per kilogram, chickpeas 260 rupees per kilogram, green gram 220 rupees per kilogram, canned fish of 480 grams to be sold at 140 rupees, while the price of 105 grams of canned fish is controlled at 70 rupees. Meanwhile, the price of a kilogram of white sugar is controlled at 95 rupees per kilogram. White flour is controlled at 87 rupees per kilogram. Imported full cream milk powder at 810 rupees per kilogram and domestic full cream milk powder at 735 rupees per kilogram. No control price will be imposed on local potatoes, but imported potatoes should not be sold at more than 120 rupees per kilogram. The regulated price for imported big onions is 78 rupees per kilogram, dried chilies 385 rupees per kilogram, dried fish katta at 1100 rupees per kilogram, dried fish salia at 425 rupees per kilogram, mouldy fish at 1500 rupees per kilogram, and sustagen is to be controlled at a price of 1500 rupees. The price controls are implemented with immediate effect. Meanwhile, State Minister for Finance Lakshman Abewardena says the VAT amendment bill will be postponed from being tabled in Parliament for a second reading. The bill was scheduled to be taken up in Parliament on the 20th of this month. The VAT amendment bill was presented to Parliament for the first reading by Finance Minister Ravi Karunanayake on the 8th of this month. Supreme Court on Monday issued an interim order suspending the implementation of the VAT revision until the bill is passed in Parliament.
රජයත් එක්ක දැනට කටයුතු කරන ශ්‍රී ලංකා නිදහස් පක්ෂයේ කණ්ඩායමක් හැටියට ජනාධිපතිතුමාගේ උපදෙස් පරිදි VAT සම්බන්ධයෙන් අපි සාකච්ඡාවක් පැවැත්තුවා. මේ අනුව ලබන 17 වෙනිදා උදේ අතිගරු ජනාධිපතිතුමාට මේ පිළිබඳ පුළුල් වාර්තාවක් දෙන්න ශ්‍රී ලංකා නිදහස් පක්ෂයේ කණ්ඩායම හැටියට අපි තීන්දුවක් අරගෙන තියෙනවා. ඒ අනුව කොමිටියක් පත් කරා. ඊයින් පස්සේ තමයි ජනාධිපතිතුමා සමග සාකච්ඡා කරාට පස්සේ ජනාධිපතිතුමත් අගමැතිතුමත් ඒ පිළිබඳ අවසාන සාකච්ඡාවක් කරලා මේ පිළිබඳ තීන්දුවක් ගන්නේ කියලා අපි බලාපොරොත්තු වෙනවා. ඒ වගේම මම අද පැහැදිලිව කියනවා 20 වෙනිදා මේ පනත පාර්ලිමේන්තුවට එන්නේ නැහැ. ඒකට හේතුව තමයි අද වෙනකොට අධිකරණයට තවත් නඩුවක් ගොනු කළ තියෙන නිසා ශ්‍රේෂ්ඨ අධිකරණයේ නඩුවක් ගොනු කරලා තියෙනකොට පාර්ලිමේන්තුවට ගෙීමේ හැකියාවක් නැහැ. මොකද සති 3ක් යනවා මේ පිළිබඳ ශ්‍රේෂ්ඨ අධිකරණය නැවත කැඳවීමක් කරනකොට. ඒ අනුව අපිට ඉතාමත් පැහැදිලි අපිට කාල සීමාවක් තියෙනවා. මේ කාල සීමාව ඇතුළත සාකච්ඡා කරලා සුදුසු පියවරක් ගැනීම සඳහා අපිට අවශ්‍ය පසුබිමක් සකස් කර ගන්න පුළුවන්කමක් ලැබෙනවා.
Health Minister Dr. Rajitha Senaratne says plans have been mooted to manufacture 75% of medicinal drug requirements within the country. Addressing media in Colombo, he said it could be implemented by mid-2017. The minister also said that profits of State Pharmaceutical Manufacturing Corporation is also increasing with improved attention on quality and drugs.
ඖෂධ නිෂ්පාදන සංස්ථාව 2014 දී ලාභ ගත්තේ මිලියන 266යි. 2016 දී මේ වෙනකොට මිලියන 200 ඉක්මවලා ගිහිලා තියෙනවා ලාභේ. ඒ අනුව භාණ්ඩාගාරයට ගෙවන මුදල මිලියන 25 ඉඳලා මිලියන 40ක් වැඩි කරලා දීලා තියෙනවා. සේල්ස් බැලුවොත් 2014 දී මිලියන 1712යි. 2015 දී 2054ට වැඩි කරලා තියෙනවා. 2016 අප්‍රේල් වෙනකොට මිලියන 743ක් සේල්ස් කරලා තියෙනවා.
Minister Partli Champika Ranawaka says the controversial tender on the procurement of coal had been submitted for cabinet approval on September 22nd of last year. He was not the subject minister at the time. Addressing media, Minister Ranawaka said that he himself had written to the President, Maithripala Sirisena, recommending the tender to be cancelled.
මගේ අවසාන නිර්දේශය මේ ටෙන්ඩරේ සම්බන්ධයෙන් ඒක අවෝසි කරලා නැවත ටෙන්ඩර් කැඳවන්න කියලා. මේ පිළිබඳව වාසුදේව නානායක්කාර මහත්තයාගේ දෙනවා පාර්ලිමේන්තු කමිටුවක් දාමු කියලා අපි අත් දෙකම උස්සලා කියනවා 2009 ඉඳන් ගෙනාපු ගල්ලඟුරු ගැන පාර්ලිමේන්තු කමිටුවක් දාලා විමර්ශනය කරමු. ඒකට අපි සම්පූර්ණයෙන්ම සහයෝගය දෙනවා. අපි ගාව තියෙන සියලුම කරුණු අපි ඒකට ඉදිරිපත් කරනවා.
We have more news coming your way after this break. Do stay with us. Welcome back. Prime Minister Ranil Wickremesinghe says government's 5-year economic plan will be ready within a few weeks. He said macroeconomic stability will be sustained through the plan. Prime Minister Ranil Wickremesinghe expressed these views addressing the annual general meeting of the Indian CEO Forum in Colombo.
We are planning first is by 2020 to ensure the deficit is reduced to about 3.5%. All the investment incentives are of no use if you haven't got a stable economy. And that depends on your deficit. To reduce the deficit, we've also got to increase our revenue. We are hitting a world record that we had given so many tax cuts and stopped collecting taxes that our revenue was by 2014 was about 12% of the GDP. We hope by 2020 it will go up to 16%.
The Prime Minister said the country is not investing enough on infrastructure and that it will be solved when Megapolis plan is implemented. He said two of the bottlenecks for the country's future development will be electricity generation and human resources.
For us, a trade-driven economy means we must have free trade agreements. At the moment, we are discussing 4. One with India, restoring the GSP+, the FTA with Singapore and the FTA with China. Of this, the economic and technological cooperation agreement with India is important. Sri Lanka has always prospered from time immemorial when we had strong trade with India. And that trade is essential. It has to be a two-way trade for both the countries. And I think, in my view, signing the agreement and getting it off the ground will make the southern part of the subcontinent the fastest growing sub-region of South Asia.
And we have Stock Watch coming up next after this break. Welcome back. The Colombo Bourse lost ground today, marginally dipping lower due to dull trading on index-weighted counters. The all-share price index shed 0.88 to close at 6,401.90, while the S&P SL20 index lost 3.48 to close trading at 3,404.52. Turnover for the day amounted to just over 1 billion rupees. Institutional, high net worth and retail investors were largely active on the market, with a majority of the turnovers being backed via local trading. Top traded counters were Agalavatta Plantations with 304 million rupees, Chevron Lubricants 128 million rupees, and Blue Diamonds Jewelry with 49.1 million rupees. Foreign interest was present on Chevron Lubricants. Foreign inflows amounted to around 110 million rupees, while foreign outflows totaled 115 million rupees. Here's a look at the day's foreign currency rates. That's all from the newsroom for tonight. We'll see you again tomorrow, same time. Good night.